Hello folks, and welcome to yet another video from Green World. Your host Sujit Menon. Always a delight to reach out to you in this medium, and this time around I wanted to take you all on a journey. How do you choose a quality provider? How do you decide to know which is the right learning partner for you? We'll start with who we are. Green World is a company that's headquartered in the UK. Now, we've been in inception since almost 16 years in the markets. We've catered to approximately 77 diverse nationalities in 195 countries. We very recently had achieved our 1,350th NEBOSH IGC badge. This particular event was commemorated by the NEBOSH management team who were present with us here in Dubai. The global outstanding performer for 2019 and 2020 on the NEBOSH IGC is from Green World. We've actually put through over 46,000 learners just on the NEBOSH IGC qualification alone. We've had about roughly 268,000 learners who have studied on different health and safety qualifications, and they have been successfully certified till date. As we say that, our pride is actually in the 13 million man hours of training that we have delivered, in all these years that we have been in existence. We proudly can say that we've placed about 1,769 professionals globally. Our combined results that we have so far is at an average of 74.3% on all the NEBOSH qualifications that we deliver. We use state-of-the-art technology for our learning journey. In fact, our technology is not just the ones that are used by small-time players. We use technologies that are used by some of the leading universities in the UK and US. Let's now talk about the freebies. At Green World, we wouldn't want you to just talk about the offer courses as freebies. I'd like to give you an insight as to why do you have this bundle offer. When you do the NEBOSH IGC, and if you look at our offers, we give you a bundle of other courses. But these are not just courses that are being offered as certificates. And it also adds a value onto your CV. These courses have been designed by a team of health and safety professionals that have been put through different awarding bodies. And these awarding bodies in the UK or in the US, they have carefully reviewed every section of the course, which they have seen forms a part of the requirement for you to qualify. We'll talk about CPD standards. Now, what does CPD stand for? Continual professional development, right? Now, we've got courses particularly that focus on train the trainer. It's basically to see how effective you can be as a trainer in your organization. In fact, it's also become one of the most mandatory skill set as part of a health and safety profession. We have another offering, which is the Fire Safety and First Aid Certificate from the KHDA. Now, what does KHDA stands for? That's the Knowledge and Human Development Authority. This is a regulatory body based out of Dubai. Again, they very carefully review courses and have them approved. So the First Aid and Fire Safety course has now also become a primary requirement, for any health and safety practitioner. Okay, another offering we have is the ROSPA course from the UK, Permit to Work, which is approved again. Now, ROSPA stands for Royal Society for Prevention of Accidents, right? So again, that's another awarding body based out of the UK. And the Permit to Work qualification that you have, it's actually a world-class recognition that you get, particularly in a very important skill where you can play a key role and that becomes a part of your HSE responsibility. Now, we've got two other courses that we give in this bundle, which is called as the Management of Change and Behavioral-Based Safety Management. Behavioral-based safety. We're all humans, right? And there are a lot of factors that play roles into how, not just the behavior, how a person's emotional well-being, how a person's approach to the health and safety culture can actually contribute to having lesser accidents at the workplace. Last but not least, we also have something known as the HSE management systems, and which is in the construction industry, and also disaster management. I've just used the word disaster. What's the first thing that rings into your mind? Emergency preparedness and emergency response. How do you prepare yourself to be making sure that everything goes as per plan and you can act with a sound state of mind in the event of an emergency. Now, all these put together, what happens? Your CV goes from probably what was down there to up there, right? So that's what we try to offer to you all, which is not just as a freebie. These are qualifications which has a value addition, and that, goes along with your NEBOSH IGC as well. Another course that would be of interest to you all is the course on Certified Safety Professional in Occupational Safety and Health, which is from ITOL in the UK. Now, ITOL stands for Institute of Training and Occupational Learning, which is another awarding body in the UK that carefully recognizes qualifications which have been designed specifically for a reason. Now, this particular qualification that I've spoken to you about basically is like a crown jewel in your CV, because once you've attained this, it's an UK-based entity that's actually recognizing and certifying your skills in health and safety. I'd like you all to know that it's not just individuals who take these qualifications. We as Greenworld and as a certified Go Learning partner from NEBOSH have delivered these qualifications to corporates. And when I talk about corporates, it's not an easy job, first thing, to be recognized by them. And we go through a rigorous quality checks. We have several rounds of approvals, and then we get listed. And for the Middle East region, we have delivered qualifications on the NEBOSH IGC to Saudi Aramco, to Al Marai, Dubai Municipality, ADNOC, Abu Dhabi National Oil Company, also to Amazon. For the India region, we have delivered the NEBOSH IGC qualifications for corporates like the Bharat Petroleum, Indian Oil, Flipkart, Mahindra, the Adani Group, and obviously Amazon. You've got all the information that you need on what would make your decision to do the NEBOSH IGC qualification with a certified Go Learning partner like Greenworld. So why should you be even looking elsewhere? You don't have to think twice. Look, on a very serious note, I am aware that there are several providers out there, right? They offer the same qualification with massive or crazy discounts. Now, what happens there is your quality gets compromised, right? Many a times we have been contacted by several learners in the past where they came back to us saying that, look, we went on the cost, we look at the discount that we had received, and we never received any quality-based training. Now, remember, with NEBOSH, they are on an initiative to actually check on how the providers go about delivering the qualification. And on that note, there have been providers who have offered all these massive discounts and crazy deals where they have been picked up for malpractice and maladministration of the examination. Now, simply because of this, there have been learners who have affected, and they have now come back to us saying that what can you do to help us? Look, we don't say no. That's not the way we take our learners. We certainly would help and assist them, but this could have been corrected in the first place if you took a wise decision yourself. Right? So make sure that you go with the right provider. Call us. Right? Get all the information that you need, look at our quality, and then you try to understand that why the cost is such. Look, when the quality is good, you have a cost that's associated to it. And we're more than happy to be a part of your learning journey. Right? And with Greenworld, remember, we lead and others follow. So till I meet you again, I'd like to see you all as proud GWG learners in the near future. Take care and bye-bye.